I'm back. Did you miss me?
Yeah, hi. So I just had a phone call and I went and took it, and it was just like what I thought it would be, pretty generic, all that sort of stuff. Made myself another coffee, and I was thinking about it while I was sipping my coffee as I was, sipping my coffee, because I waited for a bit. I wrote down another question and I retrieved my pad. Of course, none of you will know this if you didn't see the video I uploaded first, which I haven't uploaded either of yet. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload these one after the other, and then be like, yo, this is part one, this is part two. Check them both out. And I realized I forgot a few things. So, we'll get onto that. But first, I'd like to continue my story before I was rudely interrupted. So, there I was checking out this guy's community, right? I was just like, yo, what's the deal here? And they were like, this is a role playing community. There's this thing called role playing. It's basically internet magic. Hey, you got something, your face is a little bit wet. Hang on. Alright. And I was like, cool, well, what do I do? Teach me how to do it. And I was scared because they were like, first you got to make a profile. And I'm like, what? I don't know. So I made this profile, and they're like, yeah, this profile is awesome. And then I went ahead and I roleplayed with someone, and then I just fell in love with it. I'm just like, dude, this shit's fucking awesome. And so then I went ahead and I was just like, all the role-playing communities, all of them. And then I realized that there are certain types of communities I really don't like, and they're those communities where there's just like a shit ton of rules. It's like, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. Oh, and if you don't have an official profile, then go fuck yourself. Because sometimes I like turning up, just being like, yeah, yo, roleplay with me. But then those communities were just like, you gotta have a profile. It's just like, no. What if I don't want to make a profile? What if I just wanna roleplay? And I hate it when there's templates. Like, if you want to be this race in the character, you've got to put this template. And if you want to be this race in the, you got to use this template. Dude, if I want to make a vampire character, I will make a vampire however I damn please. I'll just make sure that I put species vampire. And specify that it loves drinking the bloods. Or something like that. You don't have to tell me to be like, please do this type of thing so we know it's a vampire. Go fuck yourself. I want to just be able to go, yo, this is my vampire character. He likes to drink blood. And he doesn't sparkle. Does burn. Sensitive to sun, as vampires do. He's really fast, he can kill you really well. All that sort of shit. So, I realized there were a few communities I didn't like. And then I started meeting people and started making role playing friends, and I realized that there was not just communities of people, but you could have communities of role playing friends. And I realized that a lot of this specified around popular actual canon characters. Seriously, stop calling me in the middle of my videos. I'll just take this. Hello. Hi, I'm filming. Can you make this quick, please? What? It would tell you when I left it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Does it say anything? Oh yeah, I tried to call you telling you that we weren't going anywhere. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, well, because yesterday I tried to ring you up and be like, hey, we're not going anywhere, just drop off the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out it was just going to the city to see the Guy Fawkes. Yeah, that was the plan. He was going to dump me off at C's and then go party with his friends. Yeah. No, his friends fell through and then we had a traumatized cousin turn up. I don't want to say his name because I'm filming a video right now. It was my cousin who's my age. Yeah, traumatized and really angry, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, something to do with his dad. I don't know. No one wants to tell me. They say that and he'll tell me, if he wants to. Yeah. No, he left this morning before I woke up. Yeah, I think the other people turned up to take him back. No, the other cousins and girlfriend. The other cousin and girlfriend. Yeah, yeah. That's what that was about. Yeah, yeah. All right. This is all gonna be in a video, but Mum, I can't. I do one takes. That's my rule is one takes. Bye. I hate it when people say goodbye but they don't hang up, because then I'm sitting there like, is there something you gotta say to me? Is it? Yeah. So that was my mum. Just some stuff happened. I left a phone call. I'm really bad at leaving messages. If I ring you, I'm not gonna leave a message. I'm just gonna be like, you might even hear me before I shut the thing down, being like, "Fucking pick up your phone, man." I won't actually leave proper messages. Like I'll just sort of get really angry that you're not picking up the phone, and then I'll ring you again, and that's sort of what just happened. I was just like, "Did you ring me?" And I was like, "No, I did yesterday." And that was because because we had Guy Fawkes plans, and my dad was being super secretive, and then he told me, and it made some of my plans difficult. And it's why you don't make secret plans. Because if you make secret plans, the other people don't know because they're secret, and they be planning their own things, like I was doing. They'll be planning their own things that's fit to a certain schedule, and then you'll be like, "Oh, by the way, we're going and doing this," and then you're like, "What? What? No, no, I've got people coming over. I got plans, man." And that's why I like being an introvert, because I just don't do social events. I'll just be like, "Social? What? No, no, I'm just gonna go online. Bye." Yeah, so that's annoying because, like, on the night when I want to be doing videos, it's just people ring me for 2 seconds. I swear to God, if that phone rings again, I'm just gonna throw it at the couch. It's gonna be like, shut up! Because seriously, it's getting annoying. It's the second phone call, and I had to stop the video because the last one, because there was actually a lot of talking involved in that one. That was a quick phone call because the moment I heard my mum's voice, I was just like, oh, this is gonna be quick. This is just gonna be her checking something. That's just normally what our phone calls are. I'm not a big phone talking person. Like, I'm not a very talkative person at all in real life. I'll talk a lot, sure, when I'm rambling. But aside from that, my conversations with my friends normally consist of, hey, you seen that new trailer for that thing? No? You should check it out. It's cool. Oh, yeah. And then we just sit down and just do shit together. I'm the sort of person who, like, if you're like, hey, Wheels, can you come over this weekend? I'll be like, dude, like, literally, as long as you can give me a lift back, or like give me train fare, I will just like drop it and just skirt back with you now. Seriously. Like if you're like, hey, come over, I'll be like, when? And if you're like, well, when can you come over? I'll be like, I can literally leave the house right now and come over. I'm the sort of friend who is really reliable at turning up, but not necessarily the most fun to hang out with. I'm just that friend who, if you're really in the desire to, like, say, play video games, but you just want to be playing video games and have someone else there who also knows what playing video games with someone else is like, I'm that person that will just show up and just play video games with you. Just because you need someone to just play video games with. We might not even talk the entire time. We might just sit there doing our own thing, but as long as we're doing it together, We're doing our own introverted things, but we're doing our own introverted things together, Which kind of defeats the purpose of being an introvert. But, you're not being social, you're just collectively being unsocial. You're collectively being antisocial. I don't know, I'm that person. Like, I'm a really loyal friend, okay? That's the one thing I pride myself in being. I'm not even bragging, I'm just being totally honest. I am a loyal friend. If you need someone to turn up at just like the drop of the hat, be fine. If you want me to stay the night, as long as you've got like a two-person couch at least, or like a floor with carpet somewhere, I will be fine. I don't even need bedding, man. Seriously, I have that internet ability that some people have where they can just sleep anywhere and just be like asleep. That's me. I'm that guy. I train my brain that whenever I get tired to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go to sleep now. That's why coffee also doesn't affect me. Like, this is my second coffee, right? And it's getting late now, as you can tell. It's gradually getting darker outside. After, like, when I get tired tonight, I'm just gonna fall asleep. Whereas I know some people who just take coffee and they're just like, and I'm not sleeping for 4 fucking hours. I'm not that person. I'm not that. Like, if I get tired, I will sleep, regardless of where it is, when it is, or what's going on. And literally, I've slept on couches. I love sleeping on couches. Even though I have access to a perfectly normal human bed, I sometimes just sleep. I sometimes just sleep on that couch there. I just crash out on that couch. You know, I love sleeping on couches. In the floor. Sometimes I'll just wrap myself up in a blanket and just sleep on the floor, like I'm a human burrito, sorta. So this other question that I got. Stop with the flash. Just stop. The thing you're doing, don't do it. The computer, like, whenever it sleeps, it flashes. It's really annoying. So I went, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I went to the effort of getting it back, because in the last one I was talking about Witty, and I was just like, and threw it away. And then I literally did spend like 30 minutes just being like, I will get you back. Thankfully, it didn't fall as far down as I thought it would go. That's what she said. I just went there. But I didn't finish my story. And then, you know, I met Witty and I met people like that. And then just suddenly I was just like, I'm going to make my character from Bleach. And then just suddenly it's just like, hey, you want to roleplay with me? Hey, you want to roleplay with me? And next thing I know, I'm just like rolling in the folders. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then now I make a Mass Effect, which is one of my favorite games and one of my favorite characters in Mass Effect. And then everyone's just like, oh, follow that guy? What? No, fuck you. No, he's lame. We're not gonna. And then of course I had the whole breakup thing, and then it's just like, well, my friends were just like, well, he can go fuck himself. Sure, I was a douchebag. Who isn't a douchebag in a situation like that? They were being a douchebag. I was being a douchebag. You want to fire the douchebag cannons? I will fire the douchebag cannons back at you. You want to lobby the hate at me? I will lobby the hate right back at you. That is my law. You know, then I got to the point where I am now. Like, that's literally my story summed up. Sure, it took a long time, man. I've been on Google Plus for nearly 2 years. I shit you not. My first YouTube video that I uploaded to Google Plus was back in 2013. It's 2015 now. Nearly 2016. I know, because I started the video when I was 2013. I had no hair. Well, no hair, but like not this amount of hair. I had like just no hair. Also, I don't have a receding hairline. I have widow's peak. Widow's peak is one of those things that's not like a genetic imperfection. It's just like a genetic variation. You know how some people have attached earlobes and not attached earlobes? Some people have widow's peak, some people don't. If you don't have widow's peak, your hair is like all like perfect hairline. But you see what my hairline is how it's a peak. It literally forms a peak. That's why it's called widow's peak. I have widow's peak. I have really severe widow's peak. Also, you really don't want to touch my hair. Like, I know a lot of people are just like, touch his hair, touch his hair. You really don't want to touch my hair, because, wow, this is so laggy. What the fuck? It's probably going to look so stupid me doing that, but it was just lagging like crazy just before. You don't want to touch my hair, because not only have I got like stupidly bad dandruff, but my hair is also normally really oily. Like, unless you want your hands to smell like me, don't touch my hair, basically. And if you want your clothing to stay black and not turn white because of how much dandruff is in my hair, don't touch my hair. Just don't. Don't do it. I know it's tempting, don't do it. Because I can literally make it snow. I can turn black pants white. I've done it. I've just sat in classes going, make my school pants white. Make my school pants white. And the next thing I know, it's just like, white. Of course, that could be something else if you've got a dirty mind. You know. Oh, we're back to being super laggy again. Yay! Love it when it's super laggy. Woo! But the question I got was, what is the most horrifying thing you could ever find in a safe? Oh, and of course I smudged the writing because I'm left-handed and left-handers tend to smudge things. Yeah, fun fact, I'm left-handed. Why do you think when you look at this arm, it's like, hey, woo. And then when you look at this arm, it's just like, hey, woo. No, I know that looks super wrong, and you're probably all thinking, hey, you know what he does with that arm, right? No, but it's also because if you look at this arm, it's super fucked up. And the reason it's super fucked up is because I did a seriously bad injury to it, and ever since then it hasn't actually, proper muscle hasn't actually built on it, whereas normal muscles built me on this one. Which is why when you look at me, I'll be kind of lopsided. Like, I shit you not, I'll kind of walk like this. I'm lopsided, okay? I'm a little bit lopsided in real life. You can't tell that because normally I'm just taking pictures or filming videos. But if you meet me in real life, I'll be pretty lopsided. Also, I have spinal curvature like you won't believe. I can't show you because that would require me putting you down on a lower level. I don't have a lower level. It's either this height or the floor, basically. So, you know, gotta roll with it. But believe me when I say, when I'm standing, this is how I like to stand, right? If I didn't have spinal curvature, I'd be like this far forward. I shit you not. It's like, back here, back here. That's me with my spine forward. Ow. Let's not do that again. That made my spine click. Anyway, what's the most horrifying thing that you could ever find in a safe? Are we talking like a money safe or just like a safe where people just keep valuable things? And how big is the safe? Alright, I'm going to say we're talking like a Skyrim safe, you know, which means you can keep valuables in it, but let's face it, you just throw shit in those safes anyway. But, you know, it's a locked safe. It's, you know, it's big enough for you to maybe fit like a ton of books in there, maybe like 3 Xboxes. Xbox 360 that is, because, you know, Xbox One's a piece of shit. You know, it's a money safe. So what's the most terrifying thing you can find in there? Probably a little person, a little girl. I don't know why, but I just find little girls creepier. So, no offense, little girls, but you be in like The Shining and shit, and I'm be like, nope, nope, nope. Literally nothing scares me more in a horror film than when there's just a little girl giggling. I'm just like, fuck that shit. I'm out of here. Seriously, I shit you not. Whenever it's a little girl giggling or like a little girl covered in blood or something, I'm just like, no, 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 no. Go away. It's like when some people are terrified of thunder. I'm like, woo, thunder. But then a little girl shows up and I'm just like, nope, I'm out of here. Like, it's not even old enough to have gone through puberty yet. We're talking like 5-year-old girl just like giggling insanely and just staring up at you like, I'm gonna murder your fucking ass. And then I'm just like, nope, nope, let's talk about this. I'll make you a hot chocolate if you don't kill me. That's that time. Because I can reach the hot chocolate and you can't because you're a 5-year-old. And then they just be like, I could just stab you, pin you to a wall and like climb up your body and get to your hot chocolate. Seriously, this is what bounces around in my head when I watch horror films, when I see little girls in horror films. Just no. 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 Yeah, so probably like a little girl covered in blood would be the scariest thing I could find in a safe. Because seriously, fuck that shit. Nopey, nope, nope, nope. Nope. Not happening. No thank you. I'll stick to my money. Or even possibly, you know, an Xbox or something, just not a little girl covered in blood. Or, you know, dead would be understandable because they're locked in a safe. But alive and covered in blood and just like giggling, fuck that shit. No way. No, 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 no. I would just be like out of there so quick. You would. I would become like fucking Barry Allen. I'd become the Flash. I would just be like, I'm out of here. I'll become Superman when he flies around the earth. I'll just be like, nope, I'm out of here. That would be me. That would be me in that situation if I found a little girl covered in blood in a safe. So that's the most scariest thing I could find in a safe, in my mind, would be a little girl covered in blood. Alive. Because little girls covered in blood are scary. Don't put a little girl in them. I'm like really resisting making a joke about Malice covered in blood now. I'm really like biting my tongue because there's just so many that come to mind. Every time I start talking about something small, I'm either thinking about penis jokes or about Malice. That is the only time you'll ever hear me say that sentence. But seriously, that is what this is just. Every time we're talking about size, I'm just like, hey guys, I'm Malice. Hi. Seriously, I love being tall. Being tall is awesome. And what's funny though is you guys are all like, "Oh my god, he's so tall." Seriously, I know a guy who can't go through a doorway. He literally has to do the limbo when he goes through a doorway. I shit you not. I've got a friend, right, who's a little bit taller than me. He's like, we measured it. He's about this much taller than I am. Right, he's one of my really good friends now. We both like rapid fucking Matt G fans and shit, and we both listen to the same type of music. Because I'm just like, hey, have you heard this genre of music? And he's like, dude, it's my favorite. I've even been thinking about getting royalty-free music so we can do our YouTube videos with the intros and shit. And I was like, this guy, man, this fucking guy. What the fuck? Of course, I also feel like a caveman every time I go to his house because I don't know if he actually has it up yet. You try to find him. Wings of Justice. He'll probably be doing first-person shooter games and shit. I would reveal his real name, but I don't want to. But, you know, I'll tag him in this video and I upload it and stuff. Cool guy. Really cool guy. But I feel like a caveman when I'm at his house. Because firstly, you got the mop. And secondly, his family's, like, super organized and they all know what they're doing. Like, they'll just be like, hey, his mum will be like, hey, can you do this? And then his sister and stuff are just like, doing that thing. And then they're just like, hey, did you do this? Yep, already done that. Like, just, like, finishing each other's sentences and shit. If you come to my family when it comes to dinner time, it's just like, grubs up! And then everyone's just like, you know. Basically, the rule of my family is get to the food before it's either cold or gone. If you don't get to the food before it's either cold or gone, you're going to go hungry. Unless you can cook for yourself, which I can't. Because, fun fact, I don't know how to cook. The only thing I can cook are cheese toasties, microwaving cheese, basically anything to do with cheese. I can make cheese sauce. Apparently I make a good cheese sauce. I can make omelets, but only if you like them super cheesy and super greasy, because I just cook everything in just shit tons of grease. If I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just like, more oil! Yeah, I know. I'm going to be super unhealthy when I'm older. I'm probably going to be dead when I'm older. I'm going to be like that one guy in Monty Python, The Meaning of Life, where he's just like stuffing his face full of food, he's just getting fatter and fatter, and then he just explodes. I think I've talked about that guy already, because I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to die. I'm gonna become like morbidly obese, and then I'm just gonna explode from eating too much. Because apparently, a lot of men do what I do. They're just able to just eat and eat and eat and eat, and then when they hit 30, it's just like, boom! Now you're fat. So when I get to 30, it's just gonna be like I won't be able to fit through doorways and shit. I'm gonna be that one guy who sits on a train and is just gonna be taking up like 3 seats. And then there's just going to be a little bit of flab hanging over the seat. It's disgusting. I've seen so many people like that. Because we're like the 4th most obese country or something. Or 5th. Or, I don't know. We're pretty high up on the obesity. What's weird, though, is my country is really high on the obesity, really high on the teen suicide, and also supposedly one of the happiest countries. How does that work? First, we've got a shit ton of depressed teenagers killing themselves, a bunch of fat people, and yet we're still, like, marked as 5th happiest. Up there with, like, Norway and Sweden and shit. I don't get it. I quit. I don't get it. Why? How does that make any sense? How do those two, they're opposites. How do they make sense? How can we be, like, one of the most obese countries, or 5th most obese country or whatever, have the highest teen suicide rate, and still be one of the happiest countries. And supposedly it's because we lack like loads of religion, like set religions and stuff. Like there's loads of cultures where it's just like we're all Christians, or we're all believing in this thing, or we're all believing in that thing. Whereas New Zealand's like, hey, you can believe in that thing. Oh, gay people can marry each other. Because I remember how America had their whole all their states becoming gay rights or whatever, and then Facebook had the banner and everything where you could put the multicolor over your profile picture or whatever. And I'm just sitting here in New Zealand like, you realize gay people have been able to get married for, like, ever here, right? Like, if you wanted to be gay and be married, you could have just, like, moved to New Zealand ages ago. Or if you wanted to be lesbian, you could have just come to New Zealand. And people are just totally cool with it. Because do you know how many lesbians there are in my town alone? Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of lesbians. Like, unfortunately, I was just like, hey, she's really pretty. Oh, she's a lesbian. Damn it. Seriously, that's happened to me so many times in my hometown. I've just been like, oh, she's pretty. Okay, now she's making out with a chick. Okay. Oh yeah, she's been a lesbian for a really long time. Oh. And just the amount of gay people. My uncle's gay, okay? My uncle is like full on gay. Even has the really fat, happy gay partner gay. Like, I shit you not, his partner is quite chubby. No, not in a bad way, he's just got pop belly. But they're both super gay. Like, I mean that in the nicest possible way. But they're both super happy and super gay. So gay. Like, the gayness is just unbelievable. Seriously though, I don't get why America was all like, hey, we did something good. We made gay people illegal. Yay! You can be gay in our country now. In like lots of our states and stuff now. You can be like 16 and dating a guy if you're a guy. That's totally fine. And you could get married. And you could have things and it'll be socially acceptable. And we wouldn't like shoot you and stuff. And then in New Zealand, we're just like, been there, done that. Beat you to it, buddy. I don't know what it's like in other cultures aside from New Zealand, but here it's how it's been forever. I remember being little and seeing lesbians, and I'm nearly 16. So, just pointing that out. Kind of annoying that America got the whole celebration and even Facebook recognized it, and no one noticed how New Zealand has just been super accepting of that type of thing for a very long time. It's not even weird here at all. Sure, we still use gay as an insult or whatever, like, oh, that's so gay. But we don't mean it like we hate on gay people. Because you gotta remember, gay used to mean happy, okay? So words change, meanings change. The homosexual community just adopted the word gay. They didn't actually ever own it. It never actually originally meant homosexual. It meant happy. For a very long time. Read poems. They're like, he was as gay as a bird or something. Doesn't mean he was gay with a bird. It means he was as happy as a bird. Just saying. Pointing that out. Throwing that out there. So, this has been part 2 of my rant. This kind of turned into a gay hate on America. Not necessarily a gay hate on America, just the fact that everyone was like, hey, look, America's amazing. We're allowing gay people to get married now, and it's totally socially acceptable. Whereas in New Zealand, we didn't get anything for just being like totally accepting of gay people for a very long time. And not just gay people, like all those other sexualities that I'm too lazy to mention, all of the A's and the P's and the DLTBT thing, the rainbow. Okay, we've been accepting of the rainbow for a very long time. Get over it, America. You're not special. Sorry, but we've all been there before you. Just because a lot of other countries run because of you running doesn't mean you get to have your whole gay happiness. You should have been accepting of it a very long time ago. I'm fine with gay people. I'm fine if I find out that my friends are lesbians, or that they're gay, or that they're bisexual, or that they're all those other things, as long as they're not gay with me. Because I'm not gay. I am straight. I like females. I like boobs. You can like dicks. Even if you have a dick. Just don't like my dick if you have a dick. Because I'm not interested in your dick. I'm interested in the boobs. Boobies. Boobs. 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 Yep, I'm gonna end this video after chanting boobs for like 10 minutes. Ciao!